5:20 p.m. Supposedly, according to the meteorological narratives, we are 90, 91 degrees out here currently. Yeah, this thing is ever so bright. The only types of formations that I can visually see right now is back in here. We might be able to pick those up. But otherwise, yeah, this thing here is like whammo city, and for the most part we are, well, as you can see back in here, it is just that milky white haziness. Of course, the meteorologist on tonight's evening news was making statements such as that, and yeah, and it's very heavy air out here right now, quite difficult to breathe. There's a breeze in the air, which might be able to see through the leaf movement up overhead, possibly back on this tree as well. But that does nothing really to cool down the situation. And according to the narratives, as far as the Canadian wildfire smoke, that is to move in tonight, approximately around 8 o'clock, give or take, and that's when we should start actually having the smell of the wildfires coming on. Okay, we've got us an airplane out here somewhere. Yeah, I'm not hearing it now, so it must have made a circular movement. But I've got a cat out here that does not need to be under this direct light. I don't need to be as well. Yeah, he's headed for the shade, saying, okay, it's too hot, this black is just too much. And I am donned in black as well, and yeah, beginning to beat up with sweat underneath my baseball cap. So yeah, anyways, I imagine that later on tonight, more than likely we will see a lot of sky activity, because yeah, it's just experience through past observations of these wildfire scenarios that take place, and side effects that hit here in Michigan. And yeah, so we shall continue at some given point later on, I do imagine. Until then, yeah, hang tight. We'll be back here on this flip side of reality in short form. 9 p.m. Well, we are under some heavy duty milky white skies. Does appear as though we have some formations sort of somewhat hidden back here. Now right up overhead, it does have like a baby blue look about it. Yeah, I guess this is it right here. But anyways, as we focus our attention on the western horizon, we dim down this lighting? Well, I typically state that this has that dirty sky appearance. And well, according to the narratives, yes, this is just the beginning of a much worse scenario of dirty sky with this Canadian wildfire. Yeah. Now, I was halfway expecting to see a little bit of trailing going on tonight, but well, looking around, that apparently is not the case. Although we might have some of those no-see-ums flying by had I come out a little bit earlier. Yeah, that might have been a little bit more on point due to their flight scheduling. And shortly after walking out here and just kind of looking about, I did take notice of a bat flying around. And again, this is like the only actual structure or formation that, yeah, I don't know if this is in focus or not, but anyways, yeah. I can see some back here, as we can possibly see. I think that's a little better. Let's go back up here. Yeah, looks the same. So anyways, that is about all that I have to report. Well, other than 5 o'clock this evening with our 5 o'clock weather. Basically, the meteorologist ran down everything that I had brought to the table in this morning's content pertaining to wildfires and oh yeah, a lot of the same narratives, but just because I've experienced these patterns practically on a annual basis with these wildfires and in conjunction with these trails. Oh, what do we got here? Let's see if we can pick this up. Oh, come on, come on. Keeping fingers crossed that dimming the lighting this dark has not interfered with the focusing. Wow, right directly over my head. Whew. It's, yeah, a monkey with the lighting. I can no longer see it in my screen. Okay. I'm not sure what kind of bird that was, but alright, let's yeah, come on. Yeah, I believe we've got swallows out here darting about. Alright, and let's see, what time is it? 9:06 p.m. Well, hey, it looks like we got some waves or roll clouds, gravity waves. Yeah, let's go ahead over the rooftop here, fluctuate the lighting, see if we can bring those on. I do believe lighting is going to be quite the issue tonight. I believe I am hearing the clucking of chickens. Keeping fingers crossed that my voice is not going to bring them out and about from the woods. Yeah. Oh, so I forgot whether I mentioned this or not. They were saying that it was very possible that we would be able to start smelling the particles or particulates of the fallout from basically the ash and everything from the wildfires. So far I have not had any uh, whiff of that familiar wood burning smell. Man, I am like so tired. So I believe I will go ahead and end this recording, and we will resume here momentarily. I don't know, this is really looking quite interesting now. And this is going on 10 minutes. Oh, we got something back here that's shining ever so brightly. Yeah. Come on. Not going to pick it up, but yeah, way back here. Boy, that was reflecting light big time. And again, no seam, no trail whatsoever. And therefore, that is the purpose and reason why I called them no seams. Yeah, it is looking rather dirty off to the west. Yeah, I guess I could dim this down just. Yeah, I don't know. In the screen, it does not compare to what I am seeing out here as far as coloration to the sky. And this has gotten that much closer overhead. Seeing all kinds of, yeah, look at that. Yeah, let's go ahead and just zoom in just ever so slightly. Come on now. Yeah, that'll do. They're picking up. I guess like that it is. Yeah, we are getting some coloration that is now taking place. The current time, 9:11, 9:11 p.m. Yeah. Alright, I am going to end this recording, give my arms a break for a moment or two, and we shall rock and roll once again, as I do believe that there will be more that is to come here right directly. So we will be back to catch up. Ooh, yeah, it's already coming on. Well, we will return. Alright, returning at 9:15 p.m. I had just ever so coinky dinky. We have us. I know see him. Oh, too dark, yeah. Anyways, and more than likely, it will not make a reappearance on at the end of the tree line. Yeah, it looks like the camera is seeing that purple coloration. I got bugs falling on me, and this cloud is cloud. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a pinkish hue, I guess. Ooh, we got some blue right there, but it's, yeah, it's not really okay. Not much of a formation. I guess we can go ahead and come down here, and we will zoom in on this. Yeah, let's go all the way. Kind of nifty neat. And yes, I am fluctuating the lighting here. Then we have a little puff of stuff right here. And I swear I am hearing yet another aircraft. Yeah, we'll leave it right like that. And wow, I can seriously hear some rumbling. And then we got some more waves coming through now underneath this lovely glow up. Let's go ahead and we'll stay zoomed in. Once again, look at this puff of stuff. Nothing else really to be seen. Oh, there we go with the purple coloration. Alright, wow. That gives that a really neat appearance, at least what I am seeing currently. Sometimes, yeah, the recordings will change with the coloration, and the outcome does not match the raw recordings that I have. Okay, we're pausing one moment. Yeah, I am believing that there's not going to be much else to be seen from this point forward. I'm not seeing any signs of other formations of clouds. Well, clouds using a selfie stick, and yeah, not used to doing so. I believe I will pause this. We'll go ahead and give a panoramic view. Yeah, it is looking rather dirty, isn't it? Well, the thing is, um, yeah, all of this smoke that is supposed to move in, and which tomorrow we were supposed to be under heavy warnings over air quality. But anyways, what is to come for this area is traveling from north to south, more or less. So basically right straight down from upper Michigan, and it's blowing downwards to this direction, or to this location. Okay, going to pause this, and we will return more than likely for a conclusion. And then I will let you get back to your regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, we shall return. Alright, we are returning at roughly 9:35. Let's drop the lighting down here. Now I guess we could have zoomed in first. Whoop. A little bit here. Go ahead, try to get right up tight on this aircraft. I don't know. Yeah, I think the lighting is going to affect the outcome of this, but we'll let it get up overhead, and I will pan back. Yeah, looks like it's just blurring out. Whoa, wow, so bright. Yeah. it's still coming across. Oh, yeah. Lighting out here is not favorable for recording. Oh, I've lost it. The trail is right there. Anyways, quite a lengthy trail. Oh, yeah. Stretching all the way back. And speaking of all the way back, and oh yeah, this stuff is spreading out big time. Almost said bigly. Okay, so right back in here we have our shiny nightly object. Yeah, back right here. Whether planet, star, or what have you. But yeah, this stuff is it's thickening. So I guess we do get a little bit of pretty pink coloration tonight. Yeah. And yeah, our shiny object is right back here. Let's go ahead and pan back and well, sounds like we have a little bit of feline friction out in the woods. We might as well take a last look at this before it completely fades away and blends in with the milky haze. And yeah, the sky's looking rather dirty back here and beyond the so-called norm. I don't like to use that phrase or terminology, what have you. I was halfway expecting of spotting yet another aircraft. Ooh. You enjoy getting flashed? Yeah, zoom, little lightning bugs galore. Whoa, we lost the focus, come on. Yeah, that's not all that great. Not great whatsoever. Yeah. The lighting is looking, as far as I'm seeing on the screen at this present moment, it's got that very grainy, watery look. What? Well, where are we at here? Yeah, I'm trying to capture it all. Yeah, nice glitch. we still have the opportunity to capture this. While I'm still willing to stand out here, it is still rather muggy, hot, very warm out here. And we are to have more of the same tomorrow. But of course, having a high amount of particulates in the air, so yeah, there was plans to go just somewhere to go swimming and take a dip, but well, those plans have fallen through apparently, as I guess other priorities came first, responsibilities. So okay, we are going to end this. Wow, very dirty looking. We will go ahead and once again zoom in on our friendly little shiny object in the sky. More than likely it would be much more visible once it gets darker, but yeah, it seems like we're getting a lot of yuck going on back here. Come on, focus, please. Yeah. Just a yuck of a mess. Alrighty, well, I guess tomorrow morning, at some given point, I will have an update as to what our skies are appearing, and you know, whether there's that strong campfire smell in the air, so on and so forth. That might have been a bat. Alright, yeah. I do believe we can wrap this up. And seeing as how, and this is still visible. I think it's being picked up. Let's zoom in one last final time on this shiny object in the sky, and we will leave off with that. It is getting lost within all the haze and smoke, and if we are even getting it, it's got to be in here someplace. Wow, yeah. Oh, more feline friction. That might be the mood of tomorrow. That's not good. Alright, so thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great one. This is Skywise out.